with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So, India's such a mixed bag. You really just can't pin it down. It's just all over the place. It's just absolute chaos. The people are chaos. Everything's chaos. But that's me. I fucking love the chaos. The people are the most chaos, though. Like, there is every sort of person, every fucking personality type, every single personality defect, every trait, every good trait, every bad trait, some traits you didn't even fucking know existed. Like, I've been going to the gym every day. I'm starting to get jacked. And the first day I went to the gym, this young guy, probably like 19, 20, something like that. A nerdy sort of kid, but just one of these like real, genuinely nice fellas. And he came up to me the first day I was there, and he was just excited to speak to me. He was big smile. He was head woggling almost off his fucking shoulders. He just wanted to talk to me. He just was a happy kid. And I saw him again today, and same thing. He came up to me. He was just excited to see me. Big smile. Wanted to know what I do for my workouts. I asked him a few questions. He was just doing triceps today. That's it. He's like, I do one muscle a day. I'm like, that's good. That's good. He's like, I've been coming to the gym for 20 days. I'm like, all right, so you've done 20 different muscles once. That's good, I think. Just keep it up, eh? He's not in good shape. He's not in the best shape. He's not in bad shape for an Indian, though. But he's not in great shape. But he, like, is just infectiously nice. And you get those people in India. And then you get other people, like last night we were out for dinner celebrating the birth of my nephew by marriage. And there was another big table there, and there was this fat fuck sitting at the table. One of these fucking obnoxious, fucking entitled Indian cunts. And there's plenty of them here as well. So this fat cunt, and he would have been in his, like, maybe late 30s. He was sitting at the table, and the waiter brought over his roti or his naan bread, and he looked at it, and it was slightly burnt, so he grabbed it and just threw it on the floor, like the most disrespectful shit you've ever seen in your entire life. Just threw it on the floor. I just felt like walking over there, grabbing him by the fucking throat, and just smashing him. Just Tongat Aliing his face in. But you can't do those things here. If you reacted to every single thing in India, you'd just be fucking going insane. So unfortunately, you got to let shit slide. You got to walk past homeless, poor people that you wouldn't walk past generally. You got to say no to mums in the streets begging with their newborn children. Just because of the sheer numbers, you just got to walk past this shit. You've got to let shit slide, otherwise you'd just be a vigilante 24/7. So he throws the naan down on the ground, which is like just one of the most disrespectful things you can possibly do. Especially in India, that's like a massively disrespectful thing. And one of the other waiters came and picked up the bread and touched it to his forehead and touched it to his heart because, like, food is God. You don't disrespect food like that. So you've got one guy throwing it on the ground, some fucking piece of shit who's, like, obviously wealthy, whatever, and you've got the poor fucking waiter touching it to his forehead because you don't disrespect food like that. Like, the world's upside down. We all know that. But that's the way it is. And then fucking back to the gym, you get this guy and he seems nice. he comes up to me and he's like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "Australia." I'm on the elliptical as well. I'm not interested. But I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from Australia." And you get these conversations. They're like, "Love Australia." I'm like, "Yeah, I love India," and blah, blah, blah. Back and forth. He's like, "I want to go to Australia. I've never been." And he just continues talking. And you can tell the wheels are fucking moving in his head. He's thinking something. And I'm just ellipticaling. I just keep gyrating. And he jumps on the elliptical next to me. And he just wants to keep talking. I'm like, "All right, fucking whatever. I'll just keep talking." And then he's like, "Hey, do you reckon I can grab your phone number?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "I don't really have a phone number I want to give out, because every time I give my fucking phone number out, I get a million phone calls." And he like stopped ellipticaling. He's like, "This is broken," and went over to a treadmill. I don't know what he wanted, but I've done it before. I've given my fucking number out to like random Indians, and like you'll get a message in like 4 years asking for money. Something's happened to their family and they need money. It's happened a few times. It happened once in Sri Lanka. This guy in a wheelchair. I met him for like 5 minutes. He was a nice guy as well. But like 3 years later, he's sending me a message saying I need like $1,000 USD or something. I'm like, "I don't know who you are. Unfortunately, I barely have 1,000 USD. And another time, an Indian dude, one of the guys at a hotel we were staying at, we became friendly with him, and he wanted my number. This is during my wedding. And then like 5 years later, he's messaging me saying he just had a daughter and he needs like $500. Can I transfer it to his account? And I've really got no problem with that if I have the money and I'm feeling generous at the time. But like, it does happen a lot. I remember I gave my number out one time and I got called so many fucking times by this dude. It was fucking psychotic. And I eventually picked up. I'm like, "Dude, stop fucking calling me." And it's like some shit like, "Hey, I thought we were friends." I'm like, "Yeah, friends don't call each other like psychos like that. Can you please stop calling?" I think I had to change my fucking phone number. Did I just give one small example of Indians being sweet and then 14 examples of Indians not being sweet? For the most part, Indians are pretty sweet. They're also not very sweet, some of them as well. They're a mixed bag. That's what it is. Mixed bag. That's what I'm saying. The whole thing's a fucking mixed bag. Anyway, I need to go and try and fend for myself tonight, get some food, because my wife's down at the hospital staying the night, and no one seems to have cared about me today. No one's left me anything to eat. No one's asked. No one gives a shit today. The king has been dethroned by a little baby, and I'm not liking it. Anyway, that'll fucking do for today. I forgot it was Ask Boyle like 2 days ago. I didn't even know what fucking day it was, to be honest with you. I have got over my jet lag now, but those first few days were fucked. So normal programming will resume this week. Fucked Up Friday will come, Ask Boyle will come, and we'll even start doing some fucking Boyle Breaks histories. Anyway, that'll do for tonight, and I'll see you the fuck later.